Welcome to American English in a Minute.
What do you think? Being able to ask somebody's opinion of something is really useful in everyday conversation. Being able to ask about somebody's opinion will help make your conversations more meaningful and deeper. It's a good idea to ask another person about their opinion before you tell them your opinion, loudly and strongly. Maybe they completely disagree with you. Here are just a few great ways of asking somebody's opinion. What do you think of? What do you think about? These are general phrases for asking for an opinion. We can use them both formally and informally. In informal speech, do you becomes do ya. How do you feel about? This phrase is more informal. We can use it with about and a noun or gerund phrase. For example, how do you feel about having a class outside in the garden? What's your opinion of? This is a pretty stock or generic response that's acceptable in almost any situation. What do you think about that? We use this phrase after another sentence or statement. So for example, they're going to build a new supermarket here. What do you think of that? What do you think about that? What are your views on? Where do you stand on? These two phrases are more formal, and you're likely to hear them in a business setting or in a news interview. What would you say to? What would you say if we... This phrase is asking the other person's opinion of an idea or proposal. We follow to with a noun or gerund, and follow if we with a sentence with a past verb. What would you say to grabbing a beer after work? What would you say if we ran to the supermarket to buy some food? Are you aware of? This phrase is an indirect way of asking for an opinion. We ask if the other person knows about the situation. They are then expected to react with an opinion. For example, you might ask, "Are you aware of how many calories are in that coffee?"
Americans love using idioms in everyday conversations. So here's an idiom for this situation.
Contrary to popular belief. This is something that you say before you make a statement that is the opposite of what most people believe. For example, contrary to popular belief, bottled water is not always better than tap water.
You can find this and many other videos on my YouTube channel, Kaizen Teaching.